Anything else expected from TVS? There have been a lot of
There was pictures of the
adventure.
ADV thing,
Yeah.
which should happen at some point. Lots of speculation about the BMW 450 Twin, which is expected to be manufactured by TVS. But the strange amount of silence around it, I am not convinced that TVS has access to this model to build out their own or not, or they're going to just contract manufacturing. I don't know yet. I'm not very clear about it. The last time we were discussing the TVS BMW project, it didn't look like a project that was going to great places, because net sales for the entire 310s globally, including both the brands, there weren't anything to sing about, honestly. When they updated the RR 310, I said it looks like this bike is buying time for something. Then the Milan show, the 450 GS came out with the twin cylinder. It's a concept. It's not been launched yet. And everybody said, Shumi was right. This is what they were waiting for. I'm not sure. Because I haven't heard TVS say anything about them still being in the same arrangement with BMW as far as this project goes. The 450 is a new movement. What does it mean for the contractual manufacturing, for the platform sharing? We don't know.
But the Adventure has a new engine, right?
I think that is the new thing that they announced.
They showcased something
at their Motosoul event, which was a 300cc engine. It is anticipated that this engine might be powering the ADV. Again, the market's moving on to 400s. And the 400 prices start at just below 2 lakh rupees today. And they go all the way till the other end, where the top 450, 500s are sitting at about 3.2 lakh rupees. It's an enormous price band to have 400s in. What is the point of a 300cc engine today? TVS better have some very, very good ideas about why this engine is a 300. Right? If they had just said RTX 400 instead, I would have been like, yes, I understand it. When they said 300, I want to see what happens, because now I'm unsure. Right? It's more than 1 lakh rupee price band. It's 1,30,000 rupee, let's call it, price band, which is all 400s.
You know what, the thing you said about this family, the 310 family, having it not done well for both partners, I mean, it kind of makes sense, because that segment just grew.
Yeah.
It grew out of that displacement.
Yeah.
The performance and the characteristics weren't what
no, and I think it's just a miscalculation, where they thought that by the time the project gets over, 310s will be above the 250s. But by the time it actually got over, the 250s had moved on to 300s, and it happens. It's okay.
And this, I mean, the 300 choice of 300, unless, which wouldn't make sense, is that they have showcased the entry spec first and have a bigger spec, like
I hope
like
so.
The 250, like the KTM family.
No, right? I hope so, because see, TVS has done this before when they said we'll compete with the classic 350 with the Ronin 225. But a Indian customer doesn't think of a 225 as an equivalent to a Ronin, even if all the spec numbers and performance numbers align. Right? They're like, but I have a 350, you only have a 225. There is still some value and premium associated with the displacement itself. In that scenario, what would a 300 do? Think about it like this. I'm finding it very hard to recommend the KTM 250 Duke, which is otherwise our most easy to recommend KTM, because it's 2.5 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
Which means it is halfway in price between a Pulsar 400 and a Maverick 440. It's the same price as a Harley Davidson 440. And it's 50,000 rupees, 60,000 rupees less than a 390 Duke. It makes it very hard to recommend.
Right.
Because I'm telling you to go and buy a very expensive motorcycle. Right? So where will this 300 come and sit is the question. Because at the Pulsar's price, the Pulsar 400's price, there are 250s.
That's top.
The top 250s are sitting there.
Yeah.
The 310s from TVS BMW, the TVS 310s are more expensive.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a game. And KTM only managed to pull it off because they did that entire family of 250, 390, and of course the smaller 125. So they had massive economies.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see, because TVS needs a win in the premium segment. They've tried a whole bunch of things. Their commuters are awesome. And they are doing so well numerically because their commuters are so good. To the point where I think if they were to improve their service, they'd be able to sell more. And I think there is movement in that direction, but we haven't seen any results yet. Amount of complaints we used to get, we're roughly there. But the premiums, so far, nothing has clicked. The Ronin is not singing its way to the bank. The 310s never have.
What was the name of the concept?
Which one?
The Ronin concept. I mean, before it became...
Oh, the Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
that had really fired up
No,
everyone's
so TVS
imagination.
concepts are all amazing. If you think
Yeah.
about the
Akula.
Creon, you think of the Kula, you think about the
Even the
Zeppelin.
Apache, what was that
Draken.
concept? Draken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the commuters are just awesome, right? When have they made a mistake with the small bikes? Almost never. Like you take the Radeon onwards. Where is the flaw?
Scooters, yeah. Scooters are brilliant
Yeah,
scooters.
Radeon, Raider, Jupiter 110, Jupiter 125, N-Torque. I
Always
think the
take
only thing I can accuse them of is there's just too many variants in each of these things, and maybe you want to rationalize your variants down to a more reasonable number. That's it.
All right, cool. So TVS, we have some things to look forward to
Yeah.
and see how they play out.
Yeah.
Hello. If you enjoyed this clip, which means you're into good conversations, and that's what we're all about. It's really hard packing in the essence of an idea into a 60-second clip. This 3-minute, 5-minute video would have given you a sense of that, and you can enjoy this entire conversation in its full glory on the MotorInc channel. So why don't you head out over there and subscribe to that, and you could subscribe to this channel as well if you enjoyed it.